Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So have you ever returned from vacation and realized that there were so many things in your suitcase that you were lugging around that you didn't really use, you didn't wear them, you ended up wearing the same clothes over and over again? So if you're anything like me, this is a constant struggle, and I'm packing for a couple of trips right now, and I'm always putting something more in at the very end just in case. So if this is you too, that's why I wrote this blog and doing this video, because I know how to do it. I just have to make myself do it. And so I'm going to recommend a couple of things to you and also to myself. So on some level, we might all be guilty of overpacking, stuffing our luggage with things that we don't need, those extra shoes, the toiletries, or too many dressy outfits. All of these can weigh you down, add costly baggage fees, make your travel more cumbersome and less enjoyable. So if this sounds familiar, a cluttered and overstuffed suitcase, it's like a cluttered home. Too much stuff that having too much stuff that you don't use or need. So before you head out on your next vacation, editing and decluttering your suitcase becomes, before you go, can help you enjoy that vacation more, waste less time looking for stuff in your suitcase, and then make you feel more confident that you have just enough and not too much. So in an effort to provide you with some extremely valuable information, and I'm taking my own advice here, having a minimalist mindset on packing is really helpful. So I reached out to a special friend of mine who has been a senior flight attendant for a major international airline for the past 10 years. So Elle has learned to live well out of a suitcase while globetrotting around the world. So who better to ask than someone who has so much experience in packing a bag for both short-term and also extended-term stays. So her top recommendations for traveling light and maximizing the minimal space in your suitcase. Number one is check the weather wherever you're going and plan accordingly. So, do you really need that jacket, or do you need a light sweater? If you don't need it, don't bring it. And then you can always buy it if you do absolutely need it. Number two is to determine the length of your stay and the activities that you'll be participating in. Make sure that you have the appropriate clothing and shoes, but also maybe one extra dress, one pair of slacks that can be dressed up or dressed down for those unplanned activities. Number three, if you have a favorite outfit that you've successfully traveled with before, take that one again, because you always feel good in it. So it could be that little black dress or the black slacks that can be dressed up or dressed down. Number four is to bring comfortable walking shoes and footwear. So people tend to pack a lot of footwear, and that takes up a lot of space in your suitcase. So pack comfortable flats that go with almost every outfit, and maybe a good pair of sneakers for hiking or sporting events. Number five is bring your favorite workout gear. Yoga pants and swimsuit is possible to work out and be on vacation at the same time. Number six is roll your clothing. We've all learned this from Marie Kondo. Rolling your clothing, and I thought this was an interesting tip. It not only saves space, but also helps you visualize and easily distinguish your outfits without having to root through everything. I think I'm going to try that one for sure. And if you're staying in a hotel that provides toiletries, which most do, skip bringing those extra toiletries. Don't clutter your suitcase with the extra shampoo, the extra conditioner, and soap if it's already going to be provided in the hotels. And then you may want to ask if the hotel has a washer and dryer if you're staying for a couple of weeks. This allows you to pack less and reuse your clothing multiple times. And then make sure to bring Ziploc bags that can be used for those wet swimsuits or dirty clothes and for organizing. So if you wish to disconnect on vacation, the question is, do you really need to bring all of your devices? When you bring only one device, i.e. your cell phone, it really can do almost everything for you. And number 10 is to remember that the bigger your suitcase, the more you're going to bring and the more you'll carry. This happened to me on my last vacation, and I swore I'm not bringing that big suitcase anymore, because I did. I just packed it full of clothes too. So consider bringing a smaller suitcase, and one that has only what you need and what you'll use. And don't forget to declutter your suitcase before you go. So when you declutter and edit before you go, you can be comfortable and confident that you have what you need and you can enjoy your vacation more. Hope this helps.